Now, Valentine's Day, that's when Kwazulu Natal will receive its share of the recently delivered COVID-19 vaccines. Premier Sihle Zikalala says healthcare workers in direct contact with COVID-19 patients will be first in line to get the jabs. Zikalala was briefing the media earlier. Mawande Keswa following this story for us. He joins us live from Durban. So let's start with reaction from unions about the arrival of this vaccine.
Well, it's been something that has been welcomed, particularly when we look at DENOSA. Now, there have been some challenges over the past year heading into the current year that we're in, where there were issues around PPE, around safety of healthcare workers, and the arrival of the vaccine for them is something that they have welcomed, citing that it should alleviate some of the pressures that healthcare workers have faced. Let's listen to what more they had to say.
So we appreciate that finally we have received the vaccine. We also appreciate that there is a willingness in working together between the Department of Health and private sector in ensuring that the vaccine reach those that are expected to get it.
All right, so let's talk about when exactly KwaZulu Natal will actually get the vaccines.
Well, as you've indicated, Valentine's Day is the day that has been set for the arrival of the vaccines in the province. Premier Sihle Zikalala did give more detail as far as where those vaccines will be kept. Let's take a listen.
The vaccine will arrive in the province of Kwazulu Natal on the 14th of February. Staff in direct contact with patients will be prioritized. To date, the province has identified 91 vaccination sites, which will include all public hospitals and community health care centers.
So the Premier also touching on school readiness. What's he saying?
Well, the Premier is saying that it would seem as though it's all systems go, going as far as saying all the stationery that was due to be delivered in schools is pretty much almost all delivered. I think he said over 96%, with the remaining about 3 to 4% expected to be delivered by the 15th. Based on what we're getting from him, really, it's a situation around the delivery of a few other deliverables that needs to be sent to school. But he's saying that they will be ready by then. However, when we spoke to SATU, they are singing a different tune. Let's hear what more they had to say about this.
On paper, they can have plans, but practically, you go to schools now, you'll find that the principals themselves are not sure. They have no clarity, they have no information, as there are still schools that are still contesting their post-allocation, as they feel that they were shortchanged by the Department of Education in terms of the allocation of the number of teachers against the number of learners they have.